got quarantine hair, say yeah. Yeah. If you got quarantine hair, say hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, what up, people? We're doing a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Now, this is my first video here on this game. It's a Star Wars mobile game, if you're not familiar. Hero collector, battler, turn-based style. Pretty fun game developed by EA and Capital Games in Sacramento. I'm going to be taking you through a roster tour, just kind of showing you what's good with my roster, what are my goals moving into the future, and just kind of taking a little look around. So you wanna come check it out? Let's do it. So let's take a look at the roster, and you can see I got a couple things favorited, and they're sort of related. So we have Karth and Juhani. Of course, these are farmed for the Darth Revan legendary event, which I am sort of close to-ish. I have 55 whole shards of Darth Revan. I know you're impressed, but just hold your excitement for a bit because it gets better. So we're almost about to do tier 5, farming up Juhani. We already have Canderous completed. I think T3M4, or is that for Jedi? I can never remember, but we almost have all of our Old Republic farmed. Just Karth and Juhani, and then we'll have Darth Revan. My arena team is this Jedi squad, and it'll actually be better to back up and show you my arena placement, which is a frosty 805. I know, it's crazy, but, you know, just contain yourselves, people. Come on. Fleet rank 186. I don't care about fleet. I auto-sim every battle, like most players do, I'm sure. I should move my dumb head so that you guys can see the squad. Grandmaster Yoda in there. As you would expect from a Jedi team, I do have one relic hero, and that is Jolee Bindo. That's right, I am that guy. I'm that guy that has a relic Jolee over anything else, because Jolee is very cheese when you take him all the way up to gear 13 and you stack some relics on him. His health, and he's pretty poorly modded, I should say. His health is 86,000 with 59,000 protection, and his abilities actually scale off of his max health. So he's doing a lot of healing. He's got a lot of sustain, especially in matches against teams like General Grievous or, you know, whatever else you use him against, Geonosians. He is gonna live forever, unless you're going against Darth Revan, and then you just die. So that's my arena placement. Fleet rank, meh. Grand Arena, I should say. Division 7, I know, also very spicy, but I've been doing pretty good in Grand Arena. The only things that hang me up are Geos, which, to be honest, everyone has a problem with Geos, and if you don't have Darth Treya, like I don't, it's going to be a bit of an issue to consistently get by those pesky bugs. But I'm doing a pretty good job. I win most of my matchups. I'd probably say, you know, greater than 60%. So I think that's pretty good. You know, I'll take it. And speaking of, let's hop into the current Grand Arena and setup phase for the next one. I actually took a dub here in round number 1. I couldn't get through his ships because he has Houndstooth. And it's like, come on, bro, what are you doing? Who in their right mind would put Houndstooth on defense in Grand Arena? I have no comment. It's fine. Let's move on, people. So we got the dub in round number 1, and that was awesome. That was sweet. You love to see that. Let's do a brief roster review, getting past kind of my arena like meta squad, and onto what I'm working on for the next farms, the next teams to put together that I can use in Grand Arena, and all the other exciting content in this game. So we're working on my pet project right now, and it is a meta squad, so calling it a pet project is pretty hilarious, is my Galactic Republic, and specifically Padme. Now, I have Padme at a sparkly 6 stars. I was able to 6-star the Separatist Might, whatever, Padme event, using a pretty subpar combination of Nute Gunray, Jango, Asajj, and some Geos in order to take care of it. But we do have Padme at 6 stars, trying to gear her up. Lots of stun guns, Kyrotex, Carbantes. You know the drill. It's the same old thing, every character. Ahsoka was actually an easy gear, so she's all the way up to gear 11, close to gear 12. Gonna hold off on that. I should show you while I'm here, actually. I have been hoarding Zetas, and this has been great. I have 99 Zetas, so we're gonna have basically 5 Zeta mats to be able to give, Zeta abilities to be able to give to some heroes. I'm probably going to save at least 3 for Darth Revan when I finally do unlock him, but the other 2 will probably go to this Padme Amidala team. Jedi Knight Anakin, just about to finish him up. He's 6 stars, very close-ish. About to get to gear 12. He's close. You know, what else do you want me to say? Who's not close is General Kenobi. As you can see down here, I don't do as well in the tank raid. Okay, my Jedi Knight Revan team does very good. Couple million damage, but I'm not getting the shards, you know, to get him all the way up. But I'm getting there, very close. I just unlocked him probably like 6 months ago, and he's already at 5 stars halfway through. So General Kenobi will slide in there. And then number 5 I've been using in that team is actually Barriss, just because she's kind of cheesy and I have health mods stacked on her. So that's the project I'm kind of working towards right now. I keep backing out to the main menu. I'm sorry. Please dislike the video. If I do that one more time, you have my express permission to do so. Bounty hunters I have been working on. I finally got everyone to 7 stars that I've been kind of maining. I know there's like Dengar and whatever her name is, Zam Wessel. I haven't gotten them ranked or geared at all, but Bosk is that dude, and I finally got him to 7 stars. This farm actually turned me into a boomer. I believe I started in about 1979, and I'm finally done with it. But my god, this farm took forever. I do plan on getting these Gear 13 pieces for him. As you can see, I have tremendous progress in acquiring these Gear 13 pieces, and I'll be taking him to Relics to not only benefit him, but the Houndstooth. I think it's the best ship, kind of the best ship in the game. It's definitely the cheesiest ship in the game. You love to see it. This is a beefy boy. He's all the way up at 88,000 health with a bunch of protection. I've been slapping him on defense in Grand Arena, and it's been hilarious because no one can beat a Houndstooth where I'm at in Division 7. So we've got bounty hunters. They're doing all right. My Greedo and Django are actually kind of tragic. They're like gear 8, gear 9, but I am working to get those up in order to 7-star Chewbacca, which leads me to my next team that I was working on, which is Rebels. And I finally 7-starred Han. Congrats. I did the pit raid a bunch of times. First place. I know you're impressed, but again, hold your applause. We do have this beastly CLS, and I unlocked CLS, and I had been hoarding a bunch of materials, and I was like, you know what, dude, we're gonna go hard. And he was actually my first gear 12, and I slapped 3 Zetas on him the first time I had done that with any character, and he's awesome, man. I love using him. Obviously, he solos the pit raid. I mean, I usually throw in like Han and Chewie with Old Ben and R2 just to cheese and make sure I can get like 9 million damage, but he can legitimately solo it, and it's pretty broken. But that's my Rebel squad. Obviously, Chewbacca, I mentioned, is only at 6 stars. I want to fix that, but the event is... it's hard. I mean, you guys know. The event is hard. The event is difficult. So I'm still working on gearing those bounty hunters to get that done. Back to the main menu again. Dislike the video. You hate to see it. So we're working, you know, through my First Order, Ewoks, Empire Droid, kind of trash. I will touch on Empire. I do have a pretty decent Palp team, you know, gear 10, 11. Thrawn needs some work. He needs lots of stun guns, so I'm not too happy about that. And my 5th that I run with this Empire team is Nasty Basti. And Nasty Basti is obviously required for the Darth Revan team, I should say. And I think for the event as well. I haven't even gotten that far. Here she is, almost all the way up at 7 stars. Only 98 shards left to go. You'd love to see that. And I do want to kind of slap a Zeta on this Sith Apprentice just to make her and ultimately Revan much more dangerous. So some other things I'm working on the side, you know, a little bit on the side, is the Separatists. I mentioned I do want to 7-star this Padme. Ignore this General Grievous. Actually, let's not. And let's go to his stats because I want you all to see something. General Grievous, folks, has 5,395 health. And I know, you're like, holy dude, like, that's so much health. I know, but calm down. It's going to be okay. we're gonna continually increase that as we get more shard shop currency, which I've been blowing on Gear 13 pieces because this game is Galaxy of Gyros. But anyway, we are going to continue along here. I mean, we kind of talked about the roster. The projects moving forward are definitely going to be Galactic Republic. There is one more side project I'm working on, and I'm really excited to show you guys. It's Galactic. No, I'm not. I'm not working on these characters. That's so much. It's like way too much to farm. Come on. I'm not doing it. Like, legitimately, it will take me a decade to complete these characters, so I'm not even going to bother with it. The event does not look fun. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to Relic 5 Rose Tico. I literally do not have a Relic 5 on my roster. I have a Relic 3, Jolie, and I'm very proud of him. He is my son. And I'm not going to relic all those characters, but we'll do a rant video about Galactic Legends at some point. But I feel like everybody else has kind of said the overwhelming consensus that it was, kind of hot garbage. But I figure to end out the video, we're going to look for an arena match. And, what I like to do with my Jedi Revan team is sit here and refresh until I find either a Grievous or a Empire team that I can take advantage of. This Relic 7 Bosk at the top, dude, I'm not gonna touch that. I don't want to deal with this thick boy. He's got 112,000 protection. I'm super cool off of that. I can't beat Padme's. This guy has a Traya in here, so I'm gonna just refresh and ignore him. Shock T clones, I will get roasted. CLS, I will die within 20 seconds. This Night Sister team is interesting. You know what? I think I'm going to go for this Night Sister team. This could be a challenging battle. It'll take forever because Daka is Relic 5. It's going to be super annoying, but we're going to see if we can get the dub. All right. Into some gameplay we go. So, all right, already starting out with the moves here from the Sisters of the Night. We're going to do an AoE, toss it over to Basti. We're going to go ahead and charge up Yatter, get him rolling. Going to do a big AoE and then spread those buffs around. Now here's where it gets interesting. We got the taunt over on my boy Zombie, but I think I want to take out or at least whittle down Daka as much as I can before we get... She's just going to res, so I need to go for her. And let me know if this is a mistake. You can, blow up the chat with like you're a big dummy, but I'm just going to go for her and make sure she's out. I believe she will revive one time and that's it. But she does have the Zeta, so every time another Night Sister dies and a resurrection happens, she's going to stack health until she is a thick girl. So we're going to just keep hitting her. We're going to pass this over to Yatter with the strategic advantage. Hits on Jolie. Like I said, he's a tanky boy. He's a big old boy. Relic 3. Stun on Basti, not good. Speed down on Jolie, also not good, but it's all good. We're going to get that health back. Chip away at the Zombie. Okay. Let's do another AoE, get it over to my boy Yoda. We're going to clear some of those buffs. Never mind, doesn't happen like that. We're going to see if we can get a big hit on Daka. She's low, but she just heals right up. I think this might have been a mistake going for Daka. And again, you guys can flame me in the chat if this was a stupid idea to focus Daka first. Should I have gone for Night Sister Spirit first? Or am I doing the right thing? Am I a smart boy? Okay, so she's very low, and I believe if we can get one big hit on her, she's down and then doesn't resurrect. She's back. Well, that's good news. All right, so we'll try to keep it moving and get the dub. I'm not sure what happened. I thought there was 2 resurrections that could happen, and then she's out of there. Some baseball stuff, some 3 strikes, you're out, but it's 2. All right, but whatever. We're going to keep it rolling here. Another AoE sets up Nasty Basti, or I should say good Basti. And we're going to get a buff immunity on Spirit for some reason. And let's do another mark on Daka. Like, this should take her out. Come on, man. We got to take her out. If she revives again, you guys can unsubscribe. Or, subscribe if you want to. That would be cool. It's up to you guys. But... gosh, I mean, we've already got half the battle off. We've got 2.5 minutes left, and we haven't even chunked through this Daka. But luckily, I mean, she hasn't. I don't think she's stacked much health. The zombies died a couple of times, so she has stacked some of her max health, but not too much. Big hit over onto Bastila. She's down, but it's all good. Listen, we got Jolie, the man with the revive, ready to go. Let's just make sure it's off cooldown. So we're going to pass this over to Jolie. Get a little hit there. That's going to reduce cooldowns, get some speed up. And boom, res. And I like to put the bonus, I should say, from the res back on Jolie. So he just gets even more tankier, can take more hits. And a little tenacity there as well. You love to see that. Okay, so this is going, I would say, about a 4 out of 10. I am, keeping my team alive, putting good damage down, but ultimately this Daka is a thick girl, and she's not going to go down easily. She's close. Let's see if we can pass it over to Yoda, get a big hit, and stay down. Stay. Okay. So we might need to put this boy on auto. I don't think we can win unless we do it. So we're going to put it on auto and make sure... Oh, he just marked the zombie. Never put it on auto, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you have to. But then, even then, cross your fingers because they're just going to target zombie and it's going to be game over. All right, so we're probably going to lose this one. I mean, Jolie will keep the team alive. With a full res, with crit immunity. That's such a broken ability. I love it. But yeah, we're going to time out here. And that's a bit unfortunate, but like I said, that's why I usually only poach Empire teams or Grievous. And Grievous matchups you can win pretty easily with Jedi Revan, even though mine is pretty under-geared. I mean, I'm rocking a gear 11 Bastila and a gear 10 Old Ben, and I'm able to take out full Relic Grievous teams, just with some patience and a lot of Jolie revives. So, yeah, we're going to take the L here, boys. I'm going to call the episode there. If you enjoy, press a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. I mean, not a lot of people have at this point, but it's all good. We're going to be climbing. I'm going to try to put out some more content, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. So, hope everybody's staying safe out there, and seriously, hope everyone's good. I got nothing else. Have a good day, everybody. We'll see you later.